What's going on, guys? My name is Brandon. Welcome to Audio Addiction, where you can find latest album reviews. You can find in interviews, and you can find other stuff. As you can tell, I haven't done this in like ages. I took a break, so if you want to check out the little update video I did probably a couple weeks ago now, I just felt like I wasn't in the right mental headspace over most of the tail end of last year. So I finally feel energized. I feel rejuvenated. I feel really passionate about this whole thing, about audio addiction. And we're celebrating 5 years, which is insane. And thank you guys for like the immense support. It's awesome. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I want to do more of these. I think it's just a lot easier for me, like mentally and tax load wise. So if you are a band and you have a new single that you released or you're going to be releasing, feel free to DM me, email me, all that sort of stuff. It's usually in the description or it's on the website. So hit me up there and we could talk about it, and maybe we could do the things. But I did another reaction video of another Canadian band, Widmore. You should go check that out. Another fantastic metalcore band from Canada land, and I love it. But today we're going to be reacting to the Parallels' new track, Poor Me. I have not listened to this at all, so I'm very excited to listen to it, get into it, jam out with you guys, and I'll give you some thoughts. I'll pause a little bit, and, I'll let you know what I think about it. So let's get into it. This is heavy. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right. Let me just say, the tone on this track is thick. Like I'm gonna say like 4 or 5 C's thick. This thing is heavily drop tuned. One thing that stood out to me already is Ron's incredible drumming. I know that Luke did a Facebook post talking about having more of a nu metal influence. I would say it's probably more akin to like the side project he does with Kyle from Brand of Sacrifice, Earthshatter, which I did a review of, slight plug. But anyway, this feels more akin to that, which is totally fine. I loved Earthshatter, the EP last year. That was fantastic. But this does not feel like the Parallel as much, which is not a bad thing. I enjoy the progression that they've been able to do over the years. They also did, like I said, they did like more of a traditional metalcore track last year, which I thought was really good. I felt like it expounded upon more on like what Luke does as well as Ron, and it definitely again feels more of a traditional metalcore track. But again, I think that they were able to sprinkle in like that old Parallel stuff. Like I know a lot of people have been kind of up in arms because Weaver is so like technical and stuff like that, and has some like more like technical elements to it. So I'm really curious to see how diverse, if they are working on a record. I think they had hinted to maybe an EP or an album. I'm not entirely sure, but I am really excited because this one feels more nu metal influenced. Obviously, Luke talked about it in his post, and it feels like more drum driven, which I think is really cool. I'm just curious to see how much they kind of expound upon different sounds and things going on, because this is really good so far. And Luke's rhythm in terms of his like vocal styling in this track is very interesting. I'm just curious if he can keep that kind of pace going more so than anything else. But overall, really enjoyed it so far. It does feel very different from, if you know the Parallel very familiarly, it does feel a little bit different, but not in a bad way. So let's get back into it. Woo. This is cool. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, nice. Let me just say, I am so proud of Luke, man. His scream, I don't like. I love his screams in Weaver. Don't get me wrong. I love his screams now too. But my God, he really went for it. Also, I love kind of the variation between like him really kind of like keeping it like more mid tone, and then kind of going to like a lower register. Uh, like probably halfway through that, like I would say probably second verse, I'd imagine. I don't know, they just, it feels like very grayed out in this track. But yeah, like I love his like vocal like tonality and changes throughout the song so far. I really feel like this one's more of a drum and vocal driven track, especially obviously more screamed vocals and as well as a drum work, because those sound off the wall nuts. Like I'm very excited about it. The guitars I feel like are a little bit muted, a little neutered, but that doesn't really it takes away, it doesn't I feel like if the guitars are just wild and the drumming was wild and the screaming was like that, it would just be, I feel like it might be a little bit too much. It feels very Dillinger Escape Plan-esque, which again isn't anything wrong with Dillinger. I love them to death, rest in peace. But I would feel like it might be too much for the parallel, but who knows, if they do release a track like this, I'll eat my words. So anyway, let's get back into it. Let's listen to the rest of it. Oh my God. Woo! Oh, Luke, sit down, bud. Sit down, please. That's. I don't. I don't know what to say. Luke's going way harder than he has to in this track. Not to say he shouldn't go hard, because this is fucking baller, but he's going hard, and I appreciate that. I respect that immensely. I will draw the comparison, because I feel like maybe nobody has drawn this comparison yet, because I feel like this might be the only reaction video out there currently. It does feel very like Spirit Box Holy Roller inspired. Not to say that that's a bad thing, but it does feel that way. So I loved Holy Roller, so this kind of fits in my wheelhouse. But anyway, we digress. Let's get back into it. Oh man, this just hits. I love it. Ooh, that double bass when that hits in this part. Oh. I gotta say, the mix on this too, the mix mastering on this is really good too. It definitely hits where it needs to, and this was fun. I enjoyed this one a lot, actually. At first, I was a little skeptical. Like I said, like most music, I'm not usually too skeptical about things, but this one feels a little bit. It hit a little different. But besides the point, really enjoyed this one. Go check out the Parallel. We did an interview like forever ago. We have to probably do an update one soon. So guys, if you'd like to, drop a line, guys. But anyway, go check out the Parallel. They're fantastic. I love these guys to death. Always about supporting the homies here on the channel. So please go check them out. They really deserve it. Now that they're independent, I really feel like you gotta go out there and show them some love, you know. So go check out this track, Poor Me. I'll leave links in the description where you can find that on social media, so you never miss out on when they drop new stuff. Go give them a listen. Go check out Who I've Become. I would do that, but I've listened to that song so many times that I feel like the reaction wouldn't be as on point as this one was. So also, if you are in a band and you like this sort of thing, and you released a single recently, or kind of soon-ish coming up, feel free to drop me a line on social media as well, or email me. Links are in the description for that as well. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for welcoming back to YouTube. I'm very excited for this year. I'm excited to put out new content, and hopefully you guys will be checking out some new stuff soon. But thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.